Well, we live in an old church. I have the door closed right now because everybody's still sleeping out there. There is a cemetery right out that window, but I'm not going to show you that today. I'm going to show you this cool glass that we've been working on. Morton made this in the vitrograph kiln that's over there. And these, let me get it up close here so you can see this. If this will focus on this, this isn't going to focus for me. Hold on. Let me put you in this holder. This is going to make life easier. Hop you in the holder, not the folder. There we go. And let me flip this around. Warning, I woke up like this. I'm in my pajamas. This, oh, there you go. That's good. That's one of the fused glass leaves that Morton made. This is COE 96 glass, and he packs it in a clay pot. I have a lot of videos up here on our old YouTube showing you that. And he made probably about four pounds of this on the pool on Sunday. I think he did that. But what I want to show you is something that I do with the glass. I'm going to show you that here. I'm going to tidy up my area a little bit because my work area has gotten out of control. Do you do that? Do you work till you can't work anymore in your work area and you're like, okay, enough is enough. This has to go. So these are glass paints. Glass paints we make out of powdered glass. Actually, powdered glass like this and aloe vera. I'm going to pop these up here so they're out of the way. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I hope you're doing great. Okay, now I want to get this down on the level because this is setting really dodgy. This is my kiln shelf. This is what we're working on. I'm gonna lift this up. Oh, I got a lot of stuff under there. I want to get this down here. I had a lot more stuff there than I thought. Okay, these little bits are gonna go up in here. Before order, there must be chaos. It's not my rule. It's the rule of the universe. Get this stuff out of the way. Let me put a glove on here. When you're working with glass, you want to use your gloves and you want to use glasses. You want to use the gloves because this stuff can be sharp. It can have really sharp edges. And I don't want to get cut. Yeah. This school desk that I have here that I'm working on, I love it. I don't want to get rid of it, but it's so hard to close sometimes. Here's some little bit of glass stuck up there. I'm gonna pop that down here maybe. All right, I should have did this before I started the live. Sorry. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Happy Tuesday to you. I'm gonna be using these, so I don't want to put them too far out of my reach. I am not going to be using these hearts. No. I just need some more hands. That's all. I'm going to put the hearts down here. I am going to be using these little moons. Going to be using those. Okay. I'm going to set this over to the corner. I'll get it worked back on this grid more in a little bit. Crikey. There we go. Oh, that's better. I got a little bit of space here. I'm going to keep these on. I'm going to put my glasses on. whenever you're working with glass like this, chopping and whatnot, wear safety glasses, wear your gloves. Please don't get hurt. So we're going to be chopping. And we're going to be putting some of this gorgeous stuff that Morton just made, this Murini. We're going to be putting it on the kiln shelf to melt. And so I'm going to show you how I chop this up. Before I do that, I have a couple little strands here of some, well, I'll do those up later. Oh, I get distracted easily. Okay. And I can't, I'm gonna apologize. I cannot see your questions. I can't. Something's going on with me just now. I feel like I want to tell you, but I also feel it's TMI. So I'll keep my yapper shut. Anyhow, I'm gonna take this glass here, put this on here, and squeeze. And these little end bits, you can see there is the little leaf in them. I want to cut off the little end bits. That's what I'm doing. Get this little bit here to put my little leaves in that I'm making. These are kits that are on our website right now. We're going to be working with these actually today. I'm going to be doing a live with these leaves. I want to bust this one up a little bit because I'm going to put it on here. A couple little points this way and that way. And fuse together. So that end is cut off. You can see that. That end is cut off. So now I can just take these, and I'm going to go about 3 millimeters thick and chop. Just going to chop the glass. I'm making these little leaves. Look how beautiful they are. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my gosh, we had so much fun last night. We did a TikTok live. And I was painting with my grandson. I got him a set of watercolor paints. And he is tapping into his creative side. We had so much fun. We ended up with a little dance party in the kitchen. He surprised me by being on the live. Like, he was on the live and his girlfriend were on the live. It was great. Had a little dance party. Each one of the kits are getting a dozen of these. So this is going to be a lot of repetitive chopping, that I'm going to use the big chopper to do that. So I'll let this lay here right now. And what I'm looking for is the oddities. These oddities here. See, this one is, oh, that, look at the little leaves on there. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. But I want to have, I'm making some jewelry out of these pieces too. So I want to have some jewelry that I fuse that will be going on our website soon. Our website is the 1870studio.com. And if you ever want to see what we're making or see what's for sale, go there. And if you want to buy glass or Murini from us, it's for sale on there. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. They're just so cool. Morton does an amazing job. And our grandson has moved in with us, and he wants to learn how to make Murini. He wants to do this with Morton. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm hoping today they will pack a kiln or pack a pot. This one, I want to chop this in the middle and see if I can get it as straight as I can. So when I get it down to the kiln, oh, it's hard. I did this the other day and hurt my hand. Don't want to hurt my hand. I'm going to wait and let Morton do that. Oh my gosh, that one's tough. Maybe I could stand it up. No, can't stand it up like that. Okay. I'm going to go back to just taking my little weird ends off. If you do anything too much repetitiously, you will get soreness, and my hands are sore already from that. I want this big old blob here. Okay. Now, I'm going to set these down. I'm going to take my glasses off. I can pull my gloves off too on the one hand. I have a little start on this. This needs to be this times hundreds because they have been really selling well. So I'm gonna just lay some of these down because until I get down to the kiln, I can't really stand them up just yet because they'll fall right back down. So these ones, I'm gonna actually take these inclusions off of here. Put them down here. Because this one, these that are going in the kiln, I want to put something on here for Halloween. I was gonna make the tree like a scary looking tree, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do with it. I have little eyeballs that would look cute, perhaps, and I might do that, but I'm just not sure. These are gonna get a little hole drilled in them. I think I will just put little eyeballs on and make a little spooky tree. A little tree monster. You've heard of a sea monster. Maybe I should go with paint. Nothing like being indecisive. Maybe I should do it with paint. Paint will work. Paint will work. I gotta stand up and move something. And I apologize. I am in my pajamas. I'm in my pajamas. And I was sitting on this seat, which I love, but it jags the back of your legs when you're wearing your pajamas. Oh. Black and white for the eyes. And I'm just doing up a couple little prototypes just now. Couple little prototypes. So I'll take the white paint first. And I gotta stir it because it gets clumpy. And I'm gonna put a little bit more of this coloring on. And you wanna take glue. This is glue that's in a little tube like that. And I'm gonna do some little swirls off of here with this glue. Just some little swirls with the glue. little tentacle looking swirls. Can you see that? And then on that, I'm going to put this little mix of oranges, etc. And you'll see what happens here when I take this off. And I like to work with a lid underneath. Like this lid is great, because that way I can dust my glue off. See how it has like the little, can you see the little swirls? I love that. I love how that looks. Then I have these little tweezers that have these really long pointy bits. So I'm going to take and just clarify where my sticky bits are. Just clarify that. Put that together. It is a gorgeous day outside. Chilly. It went to 51 degrees last night. Just beautiful. Let's do that again on here. This is going to be our tree creature. A little swirl. I'm going to put 3 of these little swirls on. Little swirl. And by putting in here, I can tack this down. Put that back in its little container. I'll do it over the top of here. So if any glass came off, it would go on my, it would go on my projects that are sitting here. My little creations. Orange. Orange, you glad we're doing this on a lovely Tuesday morning? See how it just made the little orange swirls? I love these. And I'll define. So I have 3 little, I love them, 3 little orange swirls. And this, I'm going to take and put at the bottom of these little trees. I'm going to just put some little glue feels around here. So this stays. Oh, I should make a little pumpkin. That's what I should make out of this. This would make a really cute little pumpkin. Let's see if I can't get a little pumpkin here. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a little pumpkin there. The trick now is to gather this up, make it in the shape of a circle. Make a little circle shape. That little guy over there. All the way, oh, you can't really see that, dang it. Let me get it closer for you. Okay, you can see, yeah. Put that there, and I have some little swirls for stems. Let's find a good, oh my goodness, that's a big swirl for that stem. Let's go with an exaggerated swirl. We're doing it. We're going for it. Love it. I'm going to get my thicker glue here. This is going to be gorgeous. Oh, don't ever do that. I was thinking, you got to blow the air out before you get to it. I was literally thinking that as I was doing it. Well, that's one way to get wild. It's all right. It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm going to put some more of these little fun little swirls around here. This is glass we've done. This is vitrograph. You can't cut glass like this. You can't. This is the fun of vitrograph. And this stuff is super thin. You can just break that with your fingers. This is going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell ya. Oh, this is a good color. I set a lot of my lovely little autumn colors here. That was too thick to break with my fingers. Oh, yeah. Oh, that guy's great. I'll put him over here. When this fuses, this is going to look so neat. I'm going to take this other stem feel. No, too much. Too much. I'm going to put some more of that where I messed it up at. I'll do it with this. I have this little spoon. This little spoon is perfect for scooping in, making our little pumpkin. The little pumpkin's gonna feel very 3D. Very, very 3D. Hey, where are you from? How you doing it? How you doing today? How you doing it? How you doing today? I'm in Pennsylvania. My name is Priscilla. I love to make arts and crafts, and sometimes I go live without even brushing my hair. I'm not an influencer. I hope to inspire people to get creative and live their best life. Whatever their dream is, like, go for it now. Do not wait. Do not wait 1 single second to start doing your dream. Look at this big giant leaf. It's going to go here. That's going to look so cute. Okay, I'm going to take, oh, I got a lovely little bit of green right here that's going to go right at the tippy top of our pumpkin. Oh, that's going to look good. That's going to look lovely. Okay, so this moon, there's a moon here. This moon, I'm going to actually do something here. I'm going to take this moon. So I should have put the moon on first. The moon to be back in. The moon has got to be behind the tree branch. Actually, here. This will work. This will work. This will work. Let me get the moon where I want it. I don't want it centered. There. And I'm going to put some branches on top of that moon now. Some little tree branches. Get these glasses on. Always be safe while you're doing this. Always, always, always protect your eyes. And look, like, serious fashion statement, right? We'll put some little branches on our tree. Go over the moon. Little wispy branches. I'm going to put this behind that yellow stem. I kind of now want to take the yellow stem out. I had loved it. Now I don't love it as much. I love it, but not for this one. Because the pumpkin is now, like, the pumpkin is the center stage. That's a great one. Take off that little wispy bit at the top. But this part down here is so good. I love doing arts and crafts. I love it. This is going to be a perfect new tree. I have a little leaf pile down here too. I'm going to cut off some little bits of branches. I haven't been live on here for so long because I've been traveling, but it feels so good to be home. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be home. I love traveling. I had this dream last night actually that I think I was in Switzerland. I'm like, wait, I'm home. I'm not here. I'm home now. I don't know. Sometimes maybe because in May, we went away for nearly 2 months to the Pacific Northwest and then Alaska. It was amazing. And then now I just went away for 3 weeks to Europe with my sister, daughter, and granddaughter. Equally amazing, but I have missed home. I'm going to put a whole bunch of branches down here. This will melt into the trunk of our tree. And it doesn't matter that some of these leaves are behind. That doesn't matter at all. That's going to look great. Okay, so this, what color is it? This is white. I'm going to make some eyeballs here. 2 little white blobby eyeballs. I don't want to make the tree spooky though. Oh my gosh, the eye got really blobby. That's all right. Where's my other one? Here it is. And we let that white dry. Then we'll go on with little black pupils for the eyes on here. Little black pupils for the eyes in a minute. And a little black face, or a little black mouth. A little black mouth. That's going to look cute. So these little leaves here, I want to put some on here, but I don't want to go crazy with how many leaves are on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put 5 of these leaves that Morton just made on here. 1. And I could have cut these thinner too. I like them chunky. I want them to stick out. 3. Oh, this one's great. 4. I think I have a littler one. I do. There it is. This one's so good. 5. Perfect. Chunky leaves, a little pumpkin face, or a little pumpkin, and I think we should put a face on the pumpkin. Maybe we should. We have little in here. Little black dots that I've melted. So I'm going to look for, these have already been fused. That's a nice eyeball size for our pumpkin. 1. 2. Oh my gosh, it looks cool. It kind of looks a little creepy. Once I glue it, I will show you. I should have had this done yesterday and in the kiln. Yesterday, Morton and I drove to my aunt's house. She's 85. She's at home doing hospice there. And I have never seen such a wonderful, beautiful time and moment and people enjoying themselves. And oh, it did my heart so good to see this all. I was super sad till I went down and saw her, and she's her feisty self. She's loving her life in the living room, and it was nonstop. People coming in, people and food. It was a party. It was lovely. It was lovely. Okay, I have somewhere here. Where did I put him? There he is. This little guy. He's a little bat. He's just a little bat. I'm gonna put him here. But because he's paper, he's on kiln paper, I gotta put something over him or he will disappear. A bat, a full moon, a spooky tree with beautiful leaves, and a pumpkin. I think this one's gonna be special. Okay, this is the black paint. I'm just gonna put a bit more on our bat. They'll be lighter and darker on our bat because this had some glass, some gray on it. I'm gonna put a nice little bit down here for the body and head and all. Oh, that's good. That is good. Kind of want to do them a whole lot darker now. Sometimes as you're doing your arts and crafts, like we get fixated in our heads of I want to do it just like this. And then if it doesn't go just the way you want it to, you get frustrated. But that is gorgeous. He's so good. Oh my gosh, he's so perfect there. So now I got to take a little bit of glass to put over the top of him. So that part will fuse in between. You've probably seen me do this technique before. I don't know if I have. Oh, there's copper that I fused inside, but you have to sandwich it in. And this is copper that I fused inside. And I do have a copper bat here too. That I got to put glass on top of that guy as well. So I just have some clear glass here. It's nondescript. I'm gonna take just a bit of this, put my glasses back on. We don't want flying glass shards to get us. And take a little bit of this. And I like that they're different, that they're going to be odd shapes over our bat. Like our bat is in another dimension, maybe. I'm just going to lay that. Gonna make it has to be a little bit smaller. That's even better. Oh my gosh, look, it did a little, no, you can't see it. It did like a little wavy look there. That's super cool. Oh my gosh, and now it fits perfect. Wonder bar. Now that on top will keep that from getting weird. Well, it'll stay there now. So for the mouth, for this pumpkin, I think I'm taking a big chance here. I'm just going for it. I'm putting the mouth, black paint, and I want the mouth to look like, oh no. That's gonna be good. And I have some other little bits and blobs here of things that I'm just gonna stick down in here. No, that's too, get in there. That's right, that's right. You kind of gotta feel your way around with the glass. And this stuff I love. I have a paintbrush somewhere. I'm just gonna gently do this. I'm just gonna put some of this on the tree. Just a little bit to tie into our pumpkin friend. The darkness here for the eyes, I'm going to take a little bit of yellow. I want to see if I can't make it feel like candlelight in our pumpkin. So I'm going to cut 1, 2. Let's go first in the mouth. The mouth will be the easiest. I think it's going to work. I think that is going to work. And then this little guy here, because I have the eyes are little dots. I'm going to cut this in half. So I have 2 little half circles here. But I'm just going to go beside the eyes. Just beside these eyes. I think this is going to work lovely. We'll see. We'll see how it melts. We won't know till the end. It's going to be a little kiln surprise. And you can't really see this clear. Hold this a little closer for you. I'll do a good up-close video when I'm done here. Oh, and I just found my other bat. I knew I had one up here drying. This guy. This guy. Let's put him here. Let's get him up by the moon. And now how I put that glass on last, I'm going to go here kind of first. A little dab of glue down. Get another bit of my clear glass to cover. See how that goes. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so this one let's get our little pumpkin going here. I'm gonna set this little pumpkin down here. And I'm gonna just do this with some glue in a little pumpkin shape. And then we will spoon on our, what's the word? Glass. Frit glass. We'll spoon that on here. And this is a mix that I made up. I also have, oh my goodness, I forgot about this. I have some little blobs that would also work for pumpkins. I'm going to put that on here to melt because that needs to melt down. That could make a cool pumpkin. Orange. Aren't you glad that we're here and having fun on this lovely Tuesday? We had last night for dinner, we did baked chicken, and we had leftovers, which is so, I love it when that happens because it's like we already have lunch today. It works out great. Okay, let's find a little green stem for our guy. A little curly Q. What are you like? Well, you're cute. You need it chopped. That's perfect. Little green stem for the pumpkin. Little pumpkin eyes. Two little ones. It's really good to have like tweezers like this when you're working with glass, because it's hard to pick out just the right size and shape. Like my fingers are too big to jam my fingers in there and grab a hold of. But this works perfect. This is a big giant mouth here. I'm gonna put that mouth on. Look at it, it's perfect. It's a perfect mouth shape. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, what else? What else are we doing here? We gotta put leaves on the trees. And we're still waiting for these to dry, these eyes to dry. I'm gonna go ahead and set them on here because they're going in the kiln. That way I don't put something else in the place and miss them. Leaves, that's the word. We want to put 5 of them. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Maybe just 3 on this one. We'll put some down here. 4 and 5. I like odd numbers. Odd numbers for some things, even numbers for others. These leaves are gorgeous. Morton did such an amazing job. They would make really pretty earrings. I think I'm going to put a whole bunch in to do as earrings, because they really would make gorgeous earrings. These are too thick. That's way better. Way better. I'm going to chop this guy too. Way better. Okay, now let's put our little sticks on for the tree. All sorts of little sticks, little tree branches. Can you remember when we did this pool? This pool was on our YouTube channel. And if you're not subscribed yet, please do. It's free. It's fun. Oh, I put that on the wrong tree. But he looks good there. He does look good there. Bob Ross had his happy little accidents, and I have things that just sometimes, for whatever reason, like I'll put something totally where I didn't want it, and it 100% works so much better than what I had planned. I think it's a trusting your intuition kind of thing, and sometimes if you just kind of put your art on autopilot and just like let it do its thing, cool things can happen. I want this to look like a lumpy, bumpy tree coming out. And this is going to make that happen. This is going to make this thick, living, gorgeous tree happen right here, these branches. Because then I have them underpainted with the glass paints. And these dimensional branches, I'm going to do these on tack fuse, T-A-C-K. So it's not a full fuse. A full fuse melts like this. Tack fuse leaves it lumpy and bumpy like this. Oh, that feels so good though. This guy has a little looky. He's a little green man. Both ways are cool. We stayed up late and I woke up late. I woke up early because I always do. Don't know what's wrong with me. I always wake up early. It was great while I was in Europe. Waking up early over there. I pretty much watch the sun come up every day. And it's just gorgeous. I took so many pictures and so many videos. I have so many videos to put together for on here. Okay, I have some grays that I'm gonna add to this and some whites to the tree. I want the tree to be immense. Okay, this guy here, I'm gonna stick the moon here more mid-center. And I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if these are gonna be just little hanging panels. What's underneath if it's making you roll? This little bitty piece of glass. You don't want them to roll. You want them to sit flat on there. Okay, we need a piece of glass up here to cover our copper bat. And copper, when you put copper in the kiln, this is very thin copper, it can do some cool things, but you can also get some unexpected results. Like I'll show you here on this. This is copper done in the kiln, and you see how it went kind of almost like a blue? How cool is that? I love that. And then this copper went almost red. That's a cool leaf. That is a super cool leaf. Good morning. It's 8:36. It is Tuesday morning. I don't know what day it is. Ziggy, what day is today? Ziggy, what day is today?
Good morning, Priscilla. Today is Tuesday, August 26th.
There you go.
If you'd like, I can play a rejuvenating guided meditation every morning. Would you like to enable this routine?
No, thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Pumpkin, bat, moon, tree, leaves. Great. We're getting somewhere now. Getting somewhere. And these are just going to be blobs that melt into, oh my gosh, I love that so much. I love that so much. And this little guy, that's not dry yet for us to put the eyes and the mouth on our little tree friend. I put all these over to this side. So I got to carry this down to the kiln. There's another little glass ball. These little glass balls, they can really, like, you got to get them off of there because they can really mess your, if they roll just a little bit. That's perfect, 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 perfect. Okay. Pumpkin. Another cool thing that you can do, instead of putting glue down for this, I'll do a couple of them like this. I'll take my white paint, mix it good. And the next time I make this paint up, I'll show you how I do it. It's so easy. Just powder and aloe. You want it to stay fluid, so you can't use glue. I'm gonna take this white paint. I'm gonna put in a lumpy bumpy pumpkin here instead of the glue, because the white paint should give us a cool background. The white paint should give us a cool background for a pumpkin. And whenever I'm working on our Halloween boxes now, whenever I work on a project like this at the start, I like to experiment a couple different ways with how I do things. I think we learn our most when we do that. And now this, my little orange powder, but I'm putting it right to the center, and then I can just tap it down and it'll go right to the edge for me. Tap it down with my spoon. It'll give me a nice rounded, well, not that I want a round pumpkin, I like oval pumpkins. It'll give me a nice pumpkin shape. Pumpkin stem. I have one. And little pumpkin eyes. I like the big mouth from that. I like that. Let's go with the mouth first. And then this eye here, I'm going to take one of these. Let me find the right size here. Well, that's a cool shape. I take one of these. I'm going to cut these in half because we're experimenting now, remember? And cut that in half. Perfect. Oh my gosh, yes. And now we're going to go in here. Get these back where I want them. Pop them into place. I'm going to move the mouth down just a little bit. That guy looks so cute. Okay, now I can put my leaves on. We're going to go with the 5 leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be here, 5. That'll be pretty. And I'm going to chop them a bit thinner. About half the size that they had been. Half the thickness, rather. I'm going to put this on. Sometimes when that crunches out, it can hurt you. We don't want any accidents. So I put that up half and half. Hold it. And then there we go. 1, 2. Oh, this really cool little bit just came off of there. I'm putting that on. He stayed thick. Sometimes they cut great, sometimes they don't. But I'm going to let that guy thick. Let's put 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put 1 down here. And put a little dot of glue down here to hold him. Okay, I'm going to put some glue over these. I don't want them to move. We get to the kiln. The glue burns off in the kiln. I actually should use this bigger bottle. I gotta fill this guy up again. And I like to put a little bit of water in with this one to make it run more fluid. Take this down, squeeze it so the air comes out. You know how like the air goes before you start squeezing it on here. And people use a lot of different things. Some people use hairspray to hold this in place until they get it to the kiln. I like to use the glue. Okay, so here we need the tree branches. And I'm making the trunk of the tree bigger. The trunk is bigger. And things like this where I have that cool little joint right there. I'm going to use that. Build this up. Building a tree out of glass this morning. I'm going to let some of the back color come through. That's great for that one. I'm going to put some of these are little offcut feels. I'm going to put some of these down on the bottoms. Oh my gosh, that one's so pretty. And I get lost when I'm doing this. Like right now I'm doing a live. So it's extra weird. I will just sort of get lost when I'm at this point in creating and making something. That green is going to become translucent and will look like moss going up that tree. These teeny tiny little bits that are going to be there. You can see them if you look. They're going to add a lot of special to this. A lot of special. Okay. One more time. Let's go for our pumpkin over here. I love carving pumpkins. I think this year, though, we're going to paint pumpkins rather than carve. I'm just swirling around to get a nice pumpkin shape here. Nice pumpkin shape. We got a moon. We need our bat. My bat, I'm using, this is my bat, what do you call these? A punch, bat punch that I got. So I did 2 with paper. I think I'll experiment with 2 with copper. So I have, this is tape. It's a slug tape, it's called. But I'm gonna cut out a piece because I don't want to do the whole thing. I just want to, this punch is so cool because I'm able to put my bat right where I want it, right here. Right over there. Line it up just so. Then take this. And look, these are magnets. So this does this, watch. How cool is that? And now we're gonna punch that. There, punched. And then lift this up. Voila, we have the copper bat. And all these little copper bits here, I will use them for something else, just not right at this moment. And look, these make some super cool shapes too. I'm gonna try one where I put the whole thing in copper to see how it looks. But this I have to actually cut the bat out of. Cut the bat out of the design. I'm gonna round that up a little bit. So it's a punch, but it's not like they're all the same. Just trimming him up a little bit. And then this stuff is stickery. There's a little fringe part left there. I'm gonna just cut that part off. It's totally fine to use things like paper, use whatever you need to use, stencils, whatever, use them. But I like to take them then and give them a little custom bit. You gotta peel the back from here. That's the fidgety part. There we go. So it's sticky tape. Come up here, pop that little bat down. And I'm gonna stick it to the glass really good. There's more little glass balls under there. So my last thing that I did, my butterfly. Pop that guy down and just squish him down nice. Oh my gosh, my stomach's growling. Put the moon up there. Now we need glass to cover that bat. So So he'll stay in place for us. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Oh, we need the orange for our pumpkin. About out of that orange. Where'd the lid go to this guy? I'm always losing my lids. He's here somewhere, I'm sure. I'm gonna, oh, yay. Oh, yay, and here. Actually, here. I was like, I know I have more orange. Here we go. I'm gonna, no, I'm not gonna put that color there. I'm gonna put some of that color down here. And down here. And down here. Just gonna use my pure orange. I'll scoop this on. It's actually two different kinds of orange, but I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put some of this in here. That color. I love mixing custom colors up with glass. You can do that. So we have primarily orange. I'm putting a little bit of like a sandy tan color. Like that's the color of a pumpkin stem. And then a little bit of that white. And then I'm just gonna mix this up. That's perfect. I'm gonna take what's left of this from this orange and put in here. And I have another little, this is like a reddish orange. Let's put a scoop of that in here. We're making pumpkin custom color. Pumpkin custom color. So that's the powder. This is a little bit chunkier, this orange. So I'm going to take that. See how bright and sparkly that is? Let's go with 1, 2, 3. Let's go with 3 scoops of that. That's going to be good. And now you can do this too. You could put this lid on here. You could shake it away to mix it up. You can definitely do that. But I love this stirring. I love this stirring. When I'm stirring it, it lets the light come through and I can see there. Can you see how that sparkle is sparkling? I'm going to go ahead and mix up a full tub of this because I'm going to be making more of these for Halloween. Let's put some more of that pumpkin stem color in. And let's put some more of this. This is a almost like a champagne white here. I'm putting the whole thing in. Let's put that whole thing in. Oops, my empties go back here. And let's put, we need more of this gorgeous orange, this color here. I'm putting it all in. Putting it all in. It's pumpkin time. I don't know where you are in the world, but right here, pumpkin time. Pumpkin time. Oh, this orange is great. Oh my gosh. Yes. That's a slightly different shade. And this is this is a reddish orange. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in, not all of it. And I want to put a little bit of this in. It's a slightly different texture of that. This is going to be the best pumpkin color. This is going to be great. And now we're going to mix it. Oh my gosh. This is a perfect mix. I'm loving it. There's lots of different textures in here. I like to look and make sure that the light is still really sparkling in this. I'm going to take this one. This is another great way to mix it too. Just going back and forth. And you see the powder coming up? Wear a mask. I got my head well back from this, but wear a mask. And that's why this is probably the best way to mix it. Okay, we got plenty of orange now. I'm gonna put a scoop of this, a nice scoop of this, in the middle here where our pumpkin is gonna be. That's a big pumpkin. I'll push it over. By using the different colors too, it makes your pieces look so cool because it's just not one flat color. I love that mix. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Pumpkin face. A little pumpkin face. Here's a great little mouth. That's my favorite kind of pumpkin mouth to make. And I'm going to take one of these again. Actually, I'm not. You know what I'm going to do? Instead, I'm going to take, where are you? I have some little bitty bits. Where the heck did it go? Here they are. I have little chunky chunks of black. So I'm going to put those in for the eyes on this one. Little chunky chunks. They're going to be mismatched looking. They're going to look super cute. They already look super cute. Already look super cute. Hello, hello from the cemetery studio. I don't know where in the world you're watching from. I'm glad you're here. I hope that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're all over social media. I've been doing YouTube for the longest of any of my social medias. I started doing YouTubes back in 2007. I love YouTube. I love it because when I make the content, it goes up there and it stays there and you can come back and see it whenever, whatever. Okay, these leaves. I gotta chop down these leaves. Put this on, hold it, grab your glove. Glove up. Wear your gloves, wear your safety glasses. And remember, when you wear your safety glasses, not only are you saving your eyes, you're looking super cool too. Chop it. one came out cool. I'm going to chop this guy too. Oh no, I like the shape of him. I don't ever want anything to look like it's made by a machine. We live in the days now of AI. And is that really happening? Is that really art that you're making, or did a computer make that? I have seen some cool AI stuff, but I'm here to tell you, I love this. I love this process. I love the feel of making something with my hands that has never been here before. That branch is superb. That's a different color, but I love it. Oh my gosh, I love that. This is going to be one cool tree. We make this glass in a vitrograph kiln. No AI. No AI here. I'll get, sometimes when I'm out in the big part of the church, people will be like, that's a cool background. And it's like, this isn't a background. This is my home. So went sideways. Making branches here. Lots of little branches. Again, I get silent when I'm into it. So silent. And once I have it set in place, then I will glue it. So it'll stay to get to the kiln for me. Okay, we got our leaves on, we got our bat on, we got our pumpkin on. Now I just need some little feels down here. I think I'm gonna do it with a little bit of this. A little bit of this feel down here. And put a little bit of that here too. It's almost like a little highlight. Oh, pumpkin stem. I knew I was forgetting something. I have these greens over here. They're perfect for little pumpkin stems. This little piece. That little piece is perfection. I might put some of these little green chunks in here and there. Green and orange look so gorgeous together. That was my chair making original, it's not me. I'm gonna try to get it to do it again, and it's not doing it again. I promise it was the chair. There you go. The creaky chair. Alrighty, what else am I doing here? What else? These big hunks. Oh, and we gotta do, these aren't dry yet. Oh, they are dry now. This little eye, the little eyes on these little trees. Oh my God. They look so good, but I'm gonna make them smile. He's a happy tree. Oh my gosh, I love him so much. These are gonna look so cute. These are gonna look adorable. Good morning.
Yeah.
I'm doing a YouTube live. What are you doing?
I was about to get a quick shower, but I think I heard something going in.
Mm.
And then make breakfast.
What time is it?
Scrambled egg.
What time is it?
9:05.
Oh, would you do me a favor?
What?
That whisker that we got that's on the table in the whatnot in the forest.
Yeah.
Would you put that on charge? Morton, look at these little happy trees.
Oh.
Aren't they cute? I love them. Put that on charge, my love. I'm not hungry just now. Okay. I like to come in here in the morning because I can work, I can get creative, and I don't have to worry about waking up the house. This is my sanctuary, the studio. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think these happy little Halloween trees are the best. Oh my gosh, I love them. I'm going to lift you off there and show you all this stuff. Let me close up that little thing keeps my glue nozzle from clogging. And then what I do with my paints is these are just a little wooden dowel rod. I just take and I scrape all this color back into here. Because even if it dries on here, it can be reconstituted and I'll use it again. It's just, just powdered glass and aloe vera. That's how I made the paints up. You can buy these paints too. They're expensive. I bought these just so I'd have the container that they gave me. And then I just make up my own. And then this guy will just dry and I'll use him again. I'm in the habit, most of the time, I'm really good about cleaning up my workspace as I go along. Sometimes when I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff, I get crazy and don't. I have so many art supplies, though, that I brought back from Europe that I want to use on this last trip. And from Alaska, I have art supplies I got up there, too. I want to use in my upcoming creations over the next couple months. Wipe that off. The only wasted art supplies are the ones that we don't use. So use your supplies. Get creative. Start having fun. You know the lid that I said that I lost? Here's the lid. I knew that I would find it again. And these, I reuse these over and over. Oh, I just keep my empties here behind me. Oh, set my glue out of the way. I'm going to pull this a little bit closer for you. I still have to put gray on the trees. And I have to finish up my leaves here. Have to finish up my leaves. I have some, there's a choo-choo train. I have some blobs and blobs here that I'm going to be using in the kiln. That shape is so cool. These big thick pieces though, they're so, oh my gosh, that one did perfectly. That's what I wanted to happen. Shattered. Shattered, yes. The blobs can shatter. And that's a good thing. We're going to get some really cool, really, really cool pendants out of here. Put my different shapes in there. I'm going to chop that guy up too. I'm going to chop him. My spring popped out of here. We use these things hard. Listen to that choo-choo train. There we go. Pop that down. This is a hollow. I'm going to use that to make something super cool. That is a super cool shape. That is a super cool shape. That's going to be beautiful. This one's going to be beautiful. I gotta get these to the kiln without knocking them over. That's the trick. That is the trick. I want to try one here where I take my points and put points together too. Let's see how they melt together. That guy's gonna blob out. Blob out. Look at that leaf. Oh, put that up. And that's gonna melt cool. I need to get it to stand though. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh. That one's gonna melt super cool. I can't wait to see these come out of the kiln. That one's gonna be cool. That's a hollow. That's a hollow. I'm gonna put a hollow here. That's gonna be bizarre. A hollow. Kind of want to. I'm not gonna use them for that. I'm gonna cut them in half and put them on something else. They have a really unique look to them. And these little odd bits and tips that I'm putting together, they're gonna do some cool things for us. And the Halloween boxes that I'm making up, they're on sale now on our website, but there's only so many that will be available. Like here's 1, 2. These are all the glass circles that I have for making my happy little tree friend. When they're gone, they're gone. Our website, when I do things on our website, the1870studio.com, when it's gone, it's gone. And I always tell people, order early because everything always sells out. And people don't listen, people get disappointed. And I don't like to disappoint So if you want a Halloween box from us, you got to go order early. I'm going to flip you around here. And I haven't used that guy for a while. Flip ya and show you what we've been up to up close. Oh my gosh, the happy little trees. Hey, J-Rob, how are you? It feels so good to be creating again. I don't know how long ago you said that. I have not been looking at my phone. The happy little trees I love. These leaves, can I zoom you in? Yes. These leaves are going to melt into some cool things. And these are going to be for in the big Halloween box, the Halloween Max, and that's the Halloween Mini. But there's lots of different things going in them. Different in both, so you can order both boxes, absolutely. Copper bats, all kinds of fun. And yeah, there you go. We have a full day planned. I'm gonna get a shower and brush my hair. My hair has not been right since I came back, and my hair is always soft, and it kind of feels like straw now. And I feel like this last trip that I did with my sister, daughter, and granddaughter, I feel like I aged about 10 years at least on that trip. But I'm going to get myself sorted. We'll go live again later today on YouTube. I'm doing a YouTube challenge where I'm going live for at least an hour. We've been live for an hour and a half now. And I want to make up some fun content for you on here that's exclusive YouTube content. So this is it. This is it. You're getting the good stuff. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. Because guess what? It's free. Ziggy, turn off desk.
Okay.
Most of all, make sure you have a fun, great, beautiful day. Because we got a little short window of time in this world. Make the most of it. Go get after your dream right now. And we'll talk soon. See you later. Happy Tuesday.